Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys another discussion video, and I wanted to basically bring this up. And I don't know what necessarily sparked this conversation, but I wanted to basically make a video and address the new sneakerheads out there, or the aspiring sneakerheads that want to get into the sneaker game and whatnot. And there's a couple of things. I guess I don't know how this is going to go because I'm just kind of freestyling this. I don't have anything written out. But basically, it's like this. Like when I started. Like my obsession with sneakers, I was a young kid, and I rocked the stuff at Payless. My parents couldn't afford Nikes or Jordans or anything fancy, and I always saw the kids in class that had the freshest Jordans, the infrared sixes, or whatever it might be, and I wanted those, but I couldn't afford them, and I knew that my parents couldn't afford them, and it was one of those situations. I just didn't come from a wealthy family, so. I guess if you're in one of those situations, like kind of what I was in, or even worse, like, I mean, don't hate your parents because they can't buy you fancy shoes. This sort of stuff is extras in life. This is extras. This is not a necessity. It's just a hobby, and it's a fun hobby if you can afford it. But I think those are the key words. If you can afford it. If you can't afford sneakers and you need food on your table, by all means, the sneakers are not important. So I guess. The other thing is, there's a whole bunch of aspects I want to cover here, but so let's say you don't have the freshest Jordans in school. You can afford some Jordans that were on sale at the factory store or wherever you could get them, they're not the new hotness or whatever, but you like them. And then you have kids in your your school or whatever, they're bagging on you because you don't have the latest and greatest. You didn't get the I don't know, military fours or the Obsidian 12s or whatever it might be that are coming out. I mean, I just to you guys out there that are bagging on the kids that don't get all the freshest stuff, you guys need to cut it out, man. It's like there's no point on. It shouldn't be a competition. If you have respect for the game, it's not a competition of who has more or who has what. I can appreciate a pair of shoes even though I don't own them. I guess is what I'm saying. And to those kids out there that are getting made fun of because they don't have the latest and greatest, you know what? It's going to build your skin pretty thick. Don't let them bug you, though. I mean, the bottom line is if you can't afford them and stuff, and they're making fun of you because you might not have like the freshest swag or whatever at school, it's not the end of the world. But don't let them get under your skin. I mean, it's one of those things. Again, it will build thick skin for yourself. And in the long run, those kids are going to look back and feel pretty stupid because they were making fun of somebody because they didn't have the coolest stuff. But the other thing is there's a lot of people that consider buying fakes, and I think that's one thing that we don't discuss in the sneaker community very much. I hate fakes. I don't like people that rock fakes for the most part. But there's the other side of the coin that I've never really considered, and that's if you really, really want a pair of, let's say, Concord 11s, and you can't afford the Concord 11s, then the other option that you have is to maybe be able to buy the fake version. I can understand why you would want to do that because all the hype is around the 11s, and even if you can't afford that extra $100 or whatever for a legit pair, if you end up buying a fake pair because you want to kind of be with the in crowd or whatever it might be, I can respect and understand why somebody would want to do that from that perspective. I think that the other thing is we got to consider this when there's Jordan releases or releases for shoes in general. There's a lot of different levels to the people that are buying those shoes. There's the people that have the money that can go out and actually buy the shoe. There's the people that have the money that want to go buy the shoe but actually cannot get the shoe because they're sold out. And then there's the people that want the shoe that can't afford the shoe. They may have access to the shoe but they can't afford it. And if you fall in those categories, you know what I mean? It's just like keep that feeling that you have, that desire and that want that you have for those sneakers or whatever it may be in life, and let that fuel you to push harder in life and to succeed. I'm one of those people. I'm been very fortunate, but I worked my way through high school and I paid my way through college and I graduated college and I got a decent paying job and I've maintained hobbies that help pay for other things such as DJing and whatever it might be. But I've grinded every step of the way. Nothing's been handed to me, and I'm very proud of that. I'm proud that I'm able to stand up on my own 2 feet. And I think that it's the reason why I strived to become what I've been able to become, excuse me, is because of not having so much when I was younger. It pushed me that much harder to be able to want and achieve the things that I could not have. And so I'm just saying, for those people that are in the same situation, push yourself, strive for the best, get better grades in school. Make sure if you can, check into a university if you're finished in high school. Financial aid's available, and maybe push yourself to the point where you're able to get a well-paying position so you can afford more of the luxury sort of things in life, such as sneakers. I mean, again, sneakers are kind of a luxury thing. But that's pretty much my rant. I had a whole bunch of other things to say about this, and I don't want to take a bunch of takes of this video, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And I apologize I didn't do a face-to-face for this. This would have been much more appropriate, but yeah, I've been too lazy. I did not get up and get going today and do my hair and all that other jazz or throw on a hat. I'm just too lazy. But anyway, so these couple sneakers that I have in the backdrop here for you guys, just so you can see them. I have the pewter foamposites, kind of the four pinnacles of my shoe collection, in my opinion. There's the foamposites, there's a pair of Jordans, the Jordan 3 Black Cats, there's a pair of the Kobe Invisible Cloaks, and then there's the De La Soul Dunks. But yeah, I'm just saying, stay up to all you guys out there that are new in the sneaker game or aspiring. Maybe you don't even have any pairs of shoes and you like watching these videos that we have out there. Feel free to make a video response to this if you guys want, but just stay up, guys. I mean, if you can't afford it now, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Just remember that feeling that you had, and let that fuel you to strive and to try to become something that you can, or put you in a position where you can afford fun things in life. And that's kind of what I've done, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully you guys, I don't know. This is a different video, kind of different than I would normally do, but I figured, I don't even know what fueled me to do this video, but here it is nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going on to 7 minutes, so I probably need to let you guys go. And maybe check back for more content, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks.